Hey y'all, and welcome to the Shot and Toy after show. I know it's been a minute since we done had an after show segment.
Yeah.
The celebs have been behaving, but the icons have not.
Wait a minute, hold on, let me cue it. Toya, our podcast is ready.
The icons have been iconing, okay? The celebs been minding their business, but these icons, y'all, Charles and Netta.
Yes. It's been explosive, y'all. It's really been embarrassing to watch.
Yes.
Of course, when they first started hitting the scene, I was like, what is this? But over time, it got to be entertaining.
Yeah.
So, here and there, her, Miss Netta and the standing behind Charles, watching him eat and stuff like that. It was funny at first. But now, her head has gotten big. Well, I'm not sure if Miss Netta goes, I'm not sure what Miss Netta's pronouns are. I don't want to be disrespectful.
I would say they're she and her if she calls herself Miss Netta.
Right, but I don't know if I don't know. So I don't want to be disrespectful. So I'm gonna say she for now.
Yeah.
But lately she just been on a warpath. I know
ever since Memorial Day. Memorial Day is when it started.
Yes. That was when they were in the pool.
Yep.
Yeah.
She was going off on live.
Yeah.
Going in, honey.
Yeah. Listen, it even had people questioning if Netta liked women, because every time Charles gets on live with a woman, it's like she flips out.
But these women, mind you, most of them are supporters. They not like, a lot of times they don't be saying nothing crazy or out the way.
Exactly.
A lot of them are actual supporters, and she goes off if Charles is talking to anybody.
Well, my question is, Netta, do you not realize most of your supporters are women?
I'm gonna tell you right now, we from the South.
Yes.
A lot of men down here ain't even got time to entertain it. You know what I mean? And this is no tea, no shade. We just know how Southern men are. They consider themselves as manly, this, that, and the third. Now, a lot of them may be on the down low or whatever, but they just don't entertain. I'm gonna try to be as tactful as I can.
Well, let's just put it this way. A lot of men just don't do that social media thing. They just don't. They might
that too, but I was trying to be a little more specific between genders, and I don't want to misgender anyone. So that's why I was I'm trying to be as tactful as I can, because I still want to respect Mrs. Netta's choices, but she hasn't directly came out and classified herself as one thing or the other. And
not
I don't even really,
though.
not to my knowledge. But I don't even think, judging off what T.S. Madison and other people have said, I don't even think she considers herself as part of the LGBTQ community. So I was trying to say, a lot of Southern men don't really, they're not really supporters. They're not allies. Let me put it that way.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
But I don't know how she identifies herself. So that leaves nothing but women as your fan base. And that's women is all you cuss out day in and day out. Now, I will say I understand her getting frustrated with those who are continuously making comments about her skin. Everybody know her skin ain't great. We know it. Find something else to harp on.
Yeah. Now, I will say, if I had to watch that every day, someone attacking my physical appearance, where it's the skin, just the overall appearance, referring to her as Bill Cosby or, all these mean things. I read the comments. I'm like, man,
Now, I'm not innocent, because some comments I be laughing.
I'm not gonna act like I'm an angel. Some of the stuff do be funny.
It be funny,
but I acknowledge that it's mean.
It is mean, but the funniest one I've seen just yet, it's the one that says that Joe want to be a dainty woman so bad.
Yes, listen, when Netta be swinging that imaginary hair, I be like that
Listen,
takes me out.
and I'm not the one calling her Joe. That's what the comments said. Okay,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know her name is Miss Netta, but the comments said. But now is it acceptable to call her Joe too? Because when she made, okay, I may be getting a little ahead, but she made an apology video a couple days ago. And
Mhm.
on the apology video, she referred to herself as Joe too. So are
Yeah,
both of those now acceptable? Like, I really
yeah,
wish she would tell us so
yeah,
she's not offended in how we're addressing her. I mean, a lot of y'all offend her anyway because the way y'all
yeah,
talk to her.
yeah.
But yeah. Uh it's been bombshells, honey.
Hmm.
I've been watching though.
Yeah,
Because it's one of those things they say it's like a train wreck. You can't look away.
yeah.
Like
Because honestly, you see what the end is gonna be. Unfortunately, I don't. I'm
see
not one of
what
those people that.
the end is gonna be. I'm gonna run on.
Well,
See
see,
what
it's just you kind of know. I don't want to speak negatively about her in that situation, because I wouldn't want anybody to do that to me and my family. But at the same time, like part of this is not a fault
yeah.
because you have to you cuss out your fans. Like women who are on live with Charles, they don't want Charles. Nobody wants Charles but you. But
And Gabe,
I don't even think Gabe wants Charles like that. Gabe is
he
just
just
being
want to
messy.
prove a point.
He just want to prove a point. And look how much tension it has garnered him. He doesn't really care about Rolandis.
Don't nobody want Rolandis but you, honey.
Exactly.
They
But
be
like
calling him radio.
I'm gonna tell you what really upset people about Miss Netta is the way she cursed that girl out on the last live. I mean, she cussed that girl out. She called her a B. She called her a hoe. And the thing is, the girl only said, well, the woman, she's not a girl, she's a woman. The woman just simply asked, why do Miss Netta let people get to her like that? It was no disrespect or anything like that. Charles wasn't on no flirting stuff. Like, he was just like talking. They run both of their lives. He has his live for whatever reason. They go live at the same time on their own pages. He go live on his, she go live on hers. And I don't understand that point. I don't understand that either.
I don't either. I feel like they should go live together. Like, you should have a joint page. Y'all
Mm-hmm.
live together, so you already split in finances.
Yeah.
Y'all need to go live together. Why would you go live on different pages?
Yeah. And have a moderator. A lot of people going live nowadays have moderators. Like, to keep it real, ain't nobody come. I mean, you have people who say some reckless stuff when they're on live with people, but they got moderators. That's an easy.
Yeah, that keep the comments in order. And the minute you start saying crazy stuff that get you on up out of there, I
Mm-hmm.
follow nosy
Yep.
bystanders. When she go
Yep.
live, we be in the wild wild west. That's what she call it. She
Yeah.
has moderators that come through and will get your ass on out of there.
Yeah.
Petty Roll, Miss Nitra. Now that's messy TikTok side, y'all. Okay,
Yeah.
they all have moderators, but the bigger creators, which they icons.
Who an icon?
Miss Netta and Charles is icons.
Listen,
They need to
sis,
have moderators.
listen, sis. I'm not gonna lie. I had saw a video of her and Charles arguing, and Netta said, "Charles, we are icons."
That's what she said. Oh, most recently, which was I forgot how recently she posted. So apparently, the next trip, y'all, they're going to be going to the BET Awards, and Miss Netta made it her point to mention in the video that they will not perform it as if anyone expected them to.
I know, cause when she said, I was like, "That ain't what I was thinking."
That was not what I was thinking. She said, "No, we won't be performing, so y'all don't even ask." No one asked.
She said they had a hit song that's still cycling around the radio. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't listen to the radio, but I'm for sure your song ain't cycling. It ain't on nobody's cycle on
Not
any
over
radio.
here.
No,
It ain't on no cycle over here where we at.
no.
So where is
Oh,
it cycling?
sorry, Netta.
Where is it cycling?
Yeah, but like
yes, she said they icons, honey. Y'all better respect it.
she did. She read us for Phil. She said, "Charles, we are icons." I said,
Period.
I said, all right, Aretha and Patty and
But icons don't carry on the way she's been carrying on and
no,
the way she talked to Charles.
It's deplorable.
The
It is
way she
awful.
cussed that man out and read him for filth and call him a B.
She did. That's what I was about to say. She called that man a B on live. I said, I'm gonna tell you one thing. Like that was, like I said, I'm not talking negatively or wishing bad on their relationship, but that if I will be surprised if they still together after that, because
I
you
don't
don't
believe they are.
embarrass that man like that. Like
I
that
don't
was,
believe they are. I
yeah.
don't believe they're together right now because when Miss Netta made that apology video, it was like Sunday, Saturday, Sunday, sometime like that.
It was Sunday because
Sunday.
I felt like Netta was trying to get ahead because Craig was gonna be on. Craig is on the T.S. Madison show, and y'all, if y'all haven't watched that read, let me tell you,
It's hilarious.
It's hilarious.
Now, I feel like she did it because Charles done left. Following that last live when she carried on like that, I feel like he left, he done dipped, so she made that apology video in an effort to try to win him back and get him back, because on Monday or Tuesday, she always cooking for him, and it may have been Monday, she posted a picture of a plate saying, Charles, your lunch is ready, but you just see the plate. Every other time she cooked for Charles be in the picture. He
wasn't no Charles in sight.
Wasn't no Charles. I ain't even hear no response when she said, Charles, your lunch is ready.
Yeah, he not there.
He done dipped, and I don't blame him, because if the shoe was on the other foot and my man is talking to me like that, calling me all out my name, you ain't gonna do it behind doors, and you ain't gonna do it in front of people either.
Yeah,
it's a respect thing. We can disagree and have an argument. Everybody has arguments. Okay, cool, but let's not take it to that level.
Yeah, because when I'm never on the live. I catch the clip.
Yeah,
on like TikTok. I'm not watching Miss Netta and Charles live
for hours.
No, absolutely not.
I'm not that interested.
No, but I did see that clip, and I had to keep rewinding it, and I kept. I said, I know this woman did not call Charles the B word. And yes,
she did. And I said she probably say it all the time behind the scenes. And this is the first time she done said it in front of everybody. And I'm going to tell y'all, since Charles got that instant six-pack, he been getting a little pep in his step. And he been talking back to Mrs. Netta. So he probably boosting his confidence and getting his little ego boosted by people like Gabe and stuff like that, and thinking they really want him, and they just be playing. And he feel like he can get better, which he can, because anybody can get better than somebody degrading them.
Yeah. Well, and then to say that, I mean, in my perspective, I don't even think the marriage is real. I
don't either.
I just think it hit the scene. It got a lot of attention. They just roll with it. I mean, unless somebody can show me some marriage license, okay. But
you know what I think
happened? That relationship real, huh?
I think Joe picked Rolandis up from somewhere and allow him to stay with her. Excuse me, I said Joe. Mrs. Netta picked Rolandis up from somewhere and allow him to stay with her for X amount of time. And Rolandis was just like, hey, she can cook. He's an opportunist. It's a roof over my head, and we're gonna roll with it. And it is what it is. I'm not even 100% sure that Rolandis is gay.
Now, sis, we're gonna back it all the way back to what you said first. You said Miss Netta can cook, and I want you to correct yourself, because no, the hell she can't.
Well, not that she can cook, but she does cook every day for that man.
Because I don't mean no harm, but just because you throw some peppers and onions in a pan with some meat don't mean you can cook.
That's what the comments was saying the other day when she posted that plate in Charles when the site. They said, what are bell peppers and onions?
Listen, that's how you know it's something, because wasn't no bell peppers and onions. It was just baked chicken. Now the biscuits, they look
burnt.
They look like burnt like rocks.
Somebody said they thought it was mashed potatoes.
No, I'm gonna be honest. Maybe this is the fat of me. It looked like a cookie to me.
I thought it was dessert. I said, "Oh, she made dessert this time too." But I'm not even 100% entertainment. Which again, I can't. It bothers me. I can't. And maybe it's a me thing, right? Because in society, we always want to put labels on things and labels on people.
That's true.
So me in my mind, I'm like, I don't even know if I should consider Charles as gay or bisexual. But why does it? That's a whole different conversation, the topic in itself. Why does it even need a label?
I have never seen them interact with each other, and it looks natural. Every time
always looks forced.
It looks forced. It looks cringy. It looks uncomfortable. And I was like, because like even when Netta is standing behind Charles when he trying the food, it looks cringy. It's like Miss Netta is like, you know how you have the devil and the angel, trying to talk some sense into you. That's what Miss Netta looked like on the deck.
I know she be wearing glasses, but if y'all pay attention to her eyes, she be like,
yeah.
Like looking back and forth, looking at him to see.
Yeah.
And the right Charles.
Yeah. Listen, I can't do it on here because I can't make the face. But when Charles was eating that shrimp and she was like, yeah, I know it still got the peel on it. He said, mm-hmm. But it was so good you wanted to eat the peel, didn't it? He said, mm-mm. Mm.
He said,
I said,
that lives rent free in my head. That whole lives rent free up here. But I said, y'all didn't rehearse that part before you got on.
Listen, they should. Well, I don't know. I can tell they were live because they should have clipped that part.
Everything they do is so performative, but still entertaining at the same damn time. And I'd be like, I can't look away.
Their level, let me be specific. Netta's level of delusion is like very concerning because they will touch down in a city and you have these people yelling like, Netta, this way, Netta, Charles, this way. And it's, if you listen to the voices, they're the same people in every city.
The same people. She paid people one time. This is word on the street. Yeah. She paid people one time to show up when they came to the airport or something like that or landed somewhere. And she's been using that clip ever since in all her videos. It don't be nobody there. It wasn't her birthday party or Charles' birthday party when it was literally nobody there.
It was his.
Like they had it at a club, some venue, whatever. It was real like a ghost town. Well, so it's like... But
she had her birthday party recently too. She had a birthday party, and it wasn't like a whole bunch of people at that party either.
Like, and then they pulling up in Rolls Royces and all this, which I know you can rent them. You rent them or lease them for a day, whatever. Yeah. Do you? I ain't mad at it, but it's like you spending out all this money for appearances, and I'm just advice to you. Mrs. Netta, when you wear a off-shoulder dress or a strapless dress, you do not wear a full bodysuit with it. That was a full girdle, it looked like, or a faja. No. You can get you a half one or a half bra because my sister informed me that apparently you have boobs.
Well, like I was saying, now hold on. I don't know if their boobs, like Netta got them done, or if Netta just drank a lot of milk in her early years and she developed titties. But I do know Netta got titties. And I don't know why you missed them, sis, because
I don't know. I missed
the titties is about big as yours and mine. So
I missed that completely, baby. And I'm a triple D, so if they about big as mine.
That's your homework for the night, because I don't know how you missed that.
I don't know, but I promise you, if my phone was not charging, I would go run and see it right now. But my phone was damn near dead.
Yeah.
That I have to, but Miss Netta, baby, half bra, and then you can do a corset girdle thing, or you can do the pull-up half girdle, the Spanx, but half bra. We should not be seeing thick-ass black straps. Under no ball gown.
that was basically a tank top, basically. Like, but like you said, sis, like they have tape. Like, if you could have gotten like a strapless one, like a body shape or a strapless one, and if you needed some extra coverage, you could have got some tape. You had people to help you get dressed because obviously you had people doing your makeup and helping you get ready. So somebody could have strapped you down. You didn't need no tank top.
If you couldn't find a decent, I'm not even gonna say if you couldn't find a decent half bra because they out there now. It used to be a struggle when I was like in like high school and my early 20s, but now they everywhere. But you can either get clear straps. I would, and that irritates me sometimes to see that, but I would have preferred to see that than them thick ass straps that you had with that blue ball gown. This is just a tip.
That's true.
Okay. Cause it was so cringe and it irritated me so bad that I didn't even want to finish the video.
Like I'm gonna tell you, every time they have a party, it's so cringe. Like the way Netta be grinding on him, and it has nothing to do with y'all. I want to be specific. It has nothing to do with them being like
whatever they are.
Whatever, I'm not putting a label because it's none of my business, but I'm saying it has nothing to do with it. But anybody can look at that and tell that's not real. Charles looks uncomfortable when he doing it, like when he, or whatever. It looks so uncomfortable when Netta is doing all that. Like
it doesn't give, because when there's no chemistry. When you have chemistry with someone, your interactions are natural. So the way you may grind on them at a club or whatever, but it's all natural because you can tell y'all feed off of each other. It never gave that. And she even, like, they kiss on live and they have kissed to prove a point, but it still felt performative. And at one point, I don't know how true it is, but this was at one point, I remember somebody saying something or linking something regarding Charles' baby mama. And the baby mama was saying how everything was fake and that she and Charles were really together and they just do that for a check or whatever. That was some months ago. I never saw too much of that afterwards, so I don't know how true that is, but I would not be comfortable with my baby daddy, boyfriend, husband, whatever you want to call him, daylighting with someone else. I don't care what you identify as, man, woman, boy, girl, other, them, they, whatever. Anybody. I would not be comfortable with my man, daylighting with somebody else as if they in a whole nother relationship.
Like performing.
No. Ain't enough money in the world unless you an actor.
Yeah.
On the big screen.
Because I'm sorry, I know them Facebook checks and whatever you got. I know them checks ain't that good for you to be.
Well, I can't say now because they done got the hot tub. They done upgraded them cabinets in that single wide.
Okay, listen. I don't want to listen. Getting a pool and a hot tub from Sam's is not boss shit, Toy, and I'm sick of you with that. It is not boss shit. Listen, I saw that same hot tub and pool just the other day when I was getting the paper towels.
I mean, I ain't got there. I ain't got either one. So.
What they at Sam? It ain't unachievable. If they at Sam's.
Look, I'm like T.S. Madison. Listen, I don't have one. She's an icon. Like, maybe.
When T.S. Madison says she's more famous than me.
She is. She on all the blogs.
She said she's an icon. But somebody asked T.S. Madison, but is she richer than it? Did she got more money than you or whatever? She was like, oh no, she ain't got more money.
She got more money now.
No.
But, I don't have those things. I got a house, but I ain't got no hot tub. I ain't got no above ground pool. I ain't got none of that.
Listen, go get some out your savings and go get it's about $200. But listen, what was funny was when they was in the hot tub, Charles was answering somebody, and Miss Netta, she was sent back in the hot tub just like this, and somebody was saying something, and he answered talking about y'all got that cheap pool. Charles, stop arguing with those people. They just mad because we got one and they don't. I said, don't nobody want that pool.
She said what she said now.
Listen.
They is icons and y'all could never.
It's so, but listen, people roasted them in that pool. Like they were saying, you know, the water was dirty. Talking about y'all.
Look.
I can't do my face like that. But yeah, not gonna lie, the water looked a little dirty. But it's because it's just water. It's not like chlorine or anything like that. It's just water.
But now, Miss Netta done told y'all about coming for her and Charles. She said the women, y'all just mad because she gets it every single night and y'all wish y'all did. She got the in-house stuff.
Listen.
I said...
But I'm going to tell you, Miss Netta better be careful because I saw a clip today where she went off. I don't know what live this was. And I get it. People are cruel. Like I say, I be in the comments looking and people be calling Miss Netta ugly. Like they are awful to her. I can't say that, you know, if I weren't in her shoes, I wouldn't be like mad and spazzing out either. Like, sorry. I heard you can't say spaz no more. I would be flipping out too.
That's new to me.
Yeah, somebody told me you couldn't say spaz. Yeah, I don't know.
I
don't know.
What, you know what's the easier question? What the hell can I say?
Exactly. Because what? That's happened. I mean, that's the perfect time for what she's doing. But I'll say, okay, whatever. But I saw a clip of a live, and basically she said she was fussing at the women. She said, basically she did not give a you know what. If these promoters didn't want her promoting their products no more, she don't care. She a MMF icon, and and she said the only people who saying stuff about her and negative stuff about her is the people sitting at home collecting their food stamps and they welfare checks, and basically she called them welfare hoes and all this stuff. Don't hype her up, because listen, it's these promoters that's keeping you.
Clock it, Miss Netta. She said what she said. They icons.
Because like I'm not wanting to talk about people's physical appearances, but she better keep them promoters coming. Because here's my thing: Goals did not do a good job on that BBL. That is what you call a failed BBL.
I have yet to see it
because, like,
Goals just be. Let's talk about it. Goals just be doing shit.
They do. Miss Netta been bragging. Goals did this. Goals. I said Goals ain't did nothing, honey. Nothing.
Now they both now got their teeth done. Their teeth look good. Whoever did their teeth did an amazing job.
Now
they advertising that. I forgot the name of the company, but yeah, I'm still not going through all that because they be doing too much. You got to have your teeth removed just to put fake teeth in, and then got all this. No, baby, I paid $4,500 for braces for a reason.
Exactly.
But do what you do, whatever makes you happy in life. But I don't see the BBL is not BBL, and that's number one. No,
it's definitely a failed BBL because.
And Charles, the instant 6-pack, it don't look right. You got a 6-pack, but still got rolls on the side.
Like I'm a big girl, but he got more packs in the back than in the front. That is a waste of money.
I'm a big girl too, and even though now I've lost 75 pounds, but I still got some rolls around here.
Exactly.
Okay, if I was to go and have them just put a 6-pack on here with these rolls going in my love handles, baby, it's giving what's that I was gonna say mismatch, but ain't it Connect something? What's that game?
Connect 4?
Not Connect 4. It just don't go together. My words is not. My words not working today. It just don't go together, okay?
Yeah.
No. And I feel like it was free because they do promo. Even if it was free, no, you should have. You know what most doctors and stuff do. I mean, you should have got the lipo to go with it.
Yeah.
You know,
but
or the VSG or something.
Like, Goals need their ass for doing that to them people. Like,
And they did the same thing with that girl. What's her name? Not Rolly. Rolly looked good. But they did Rolly surgery too, I believe. But Rolly she actually got the fat removed and then got her BBL skin tightening and stuff like that. Don't quote me on that, but from my understanding, Rolly look good. But now that other lady, she gets online, and she be dancing. I think it's Kiki be dancing all crazy and her hair be looking all crazy and she's shaped kind of like a pear. But that's her content, I guess, is her body, because people look at it and they so shocked that she doing all this. They did her BBL, but I'm like, what about the stomach?
I don't think you have to show her to me. I can't.
It's Kiki too blunt. Kiki too blunt. I follow her on Instagram because I wanted to see her transformation. She was funny before anyway. Yeah. But they no, like y'all just be like y'all playing with Tika toys. Like what?
But like, I like it when women like they take their time and build up. Like you know, some of them like take their time in the beginning and work out, get it to sit right first. Right. And even when they get the BBL, they still be working out, so it doesn't look so like dramatic. It looks like
and they be looking like an ant.
Yeah,
like I've seen several.
Their legs be real skinny.
Yes, and I've seen a lot of ladies. They'll get the VSG, start there. When they get to a decent weight loss size, they get the skin tightening, and then they'll get the BBL and stuff like that. But they be working out and stuff on top of it, so it looks really good. Yeah. But goals, y'all just be doing shit. Now, not everybody that's been to goals look like that. Some people actually look good, but they did it correctly. Like
exactly.
You know what I mean? Now, when I do some more weight, because my goal weight loss, I have to lose about 54 more pounds to hit my goal. I'm gonna probably have to get some skin tightening. I ain't getting no BBL because since I've been losing weight and I've been on my glutes and stuff, the ass is sitting. It's sitting. The ass is assing. So I'm not getting no BBL, honey, because every time I go by that mirror, I be like, let me find out, sis.
Right.
But maybe, but I'm terrified of surgery at the same time. So
yeah,
I be doing a lot of strength training. I balance strength training and cardio to try to tone up as much as I can because I really don't want nobody cutting on me. Yeah. But we gonna see. I got about 54 more pounds to lose. Yeah. And we gonna see. We'll follow up. We'll touch base then.
But I mean, that's how you have to do. You have to like. And I'm just sorry.
Definitely do not do what Charles and Netta did. Don't.
Because that looks horrible.
I hate and this is not like my sister said. We don't like to talk about or comment on nobody's physical, but I gotta be real. Had they did it the right way, it probably would look good.
You do. Like, had they have gotten the full package of everything, like Miss Netta, like, you know what I mean? Like, they just be, you could tell, and matter of fact, I'm not speaking on these people. I don't know this for a fact. This is just rumor. I don't know. But I heard that they don't even go through the necessary protocol. I heard of like getting approval because I've heard that you have to go to like your primary care doctor and get all of that checked. If you go into a decent person to get your surgeries, you have to go through all of this like basically pre-screening in order for a plastic surgeon to approve you for surgery. So I don't know. Like I said, I don't know, honey. I'm not saying I don't know what these people
I don't know either. But but see, that's the same reason why a lot of people will travel out of the country to get their surgeries and cosmetic procedures because they don't have to go through all those steps and processes. I caution people against that. I know it's cheaper as well, but I have known people who have came back and damn near died. You know what I mean? Like, it takes time. It took time to put the weight on. It's going to take time to get it off.
Yeah.
That's just the bottom line. I'm not discouraging anyone to have a surgery. I'm just saying do it the right way because so many people want to cut corners with having surgeries, that you're in a way off predicament than you were before the surgery, and you have to have multiple surgeries to correct what they did.
Yeah.
I'm
Because
all about, whatever you feel to make yourself feel good. Hell, I looked into having a VSG, but that was here in my state.
yeah, not, and that's no shade. You do what you want to do. It's your
Yeah.
thing. I'm not paying for it. You do what you want to do,
No, do what
but
you
be
want to do.
careful.
That's what I'm saying, because I just don't. I'm not gonna say I don't like. I'm just always hesitant when people travel out of the country to get these things done. I support it by all means. If that's what you feel, that's you need to make yourself happy, do it. I've looked into it. It just, the only reason I didn't get it is because my insurance didn't cover it.
Right.
I was not going to Mexico or Colombia or anywhere to get it. It was going to be around here. Like, in goals is kind of following along the lines of these foreign cosmetic companies.
Yeah. And I wonder how they get away with
How
it.
they getting away with that, I don't know. But now I'm intrigued and kind of want to do some research.
Yeah.
But Charles and Netta.
One other thing, Miss Netta, like I said, I don't touch on people's physical appearances, but baby, come here. Come in the room. Come here. Sit. Okay. I'ma hold your hand through this. It's time to let them locks go.
In time.
If they're in the back right here and you got forehead up here and they start right here, baby, hold my hand. It's time to let it go.
Now, I'm thinking about locking my hair up. But if I do, I want to get sister locks.
Okay.
So I've been doing my research on that, but mine would not start right here.
Yeah. When they start to recede back here, it's time to let them go.
And I'm gonna hush.
No, I'm not.
I'm a hush.
I'm not.
I'm a hush.
But yeah. But y'all, let us know what y'all think about. But honestly, y'all, to me, this is my opinion. I think Charles has left the building. He's left the single wide. He is gone. Like hours before me and Sis came on here, Netta posted a video of them eating out. We don't know when the video was. It could be an old video. A lot of people suspect that it's an old video. I don't know. We don't know. But a video
I will say the video is post 6-pack.
Yes.
Post 6-pack.
Yeah, but they got those 6-packs
in the spring.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it just became summer last week. So we have a period of about 3 months. It could be within the last 3 months.
Yeah. So, but you know how Miss Netta is. She said, now Netta did come out with an apology, and I want to touch on that apology before we go. But Netta did, release this little video. Like I said, don't know. And, I think because Netta said she's not doing live, she's just going to post. But, I think she still got her ear to the streets and knows that people are saying that they think Charles has left the building. And I think that's why she put that video out. But we don't know. Time will tell, though. Time will tell.
But honestly, she needed a break because she feeds too much into it. That's the thing. If you're going to be on social media, you have to have thick skin. Now, I'm not saying what them people say is right. It's definitely
it's
wrong.
awful.
However, this is the world we live in. You consider yourself an icon, celebrity, you famous, this, that, and the third. If that's what you want, you have to take what comes with it. So you need a therapist, like, at all times. You need to go to regular therapy when you're on a platform like TikTok and YouTube. They're on YouTube too. You need to have a therapist. And you need to be consulting with them at all times, your doctor and all that. But you have to have thick skin, honey.
Yeah.
That's why I want to be wealthy. I have no desire to be famous.
No, wealth is all I'm thinking about. Yeah. And also Miss Netta has to realize that everybody coming on your live talking to your man is not trying to like make you jealous or be messy or whatever. If
Yeah,
that's the way it's gonna be, don't allow nobody to come in and talk to y'all on the live. Just
that's it.
go live and answer questions. Do not talk to nobody on live.
You know, they even have the option, which a lot of creators do, where you can have sub only. So when you go live, you turn your sub only on, and that means only people who are subscribed to you can comment.
Right.
So, I mean, sometimes you have people that hate that much that they'll put money into it, but either way, it's going into your pockets. But all of that ties into your mental health, and it gives off insecurity. So you need to build that up on the back end so that, I mean, which I understand, if you hear too much of something, eventually you gonna snap. Like, eventually it's gonna get to be too much. And I know she's been hearing a lot of this.
Yeah.
But you still have, like, Charles don't be phased.
No.
Like, you have to build your mental up and have thick skin in order to do that. Like, I built my skin up when I was working debt collections at a call center, because the stuff them people will say to you will literally have you going home questioning everything.
Yeah.
I had years to build my skin up. So I had, like, what people say doesn't really offend me. Not only that, I'm a big proponent for mental health. Like, you have to, if you're going to be in the limelight, because you consider yourself an icon, nobody else does, but you do.
Yeah.
So I'm honoring that. If you're going to be an icon, you want to be up there with Beyonce.
Hey, Netta be talking about they got a manager. Why ain't your manager helping you sort some of this stuff out? Because y'all ain't got no manager. Stop lying.
I feel like she maybe does have one, and she's just not listening to what the manager is saying, because she's in the moment and her emotions are high, because they do a lot of bookings. Somebody has to be in charge of that. I don't see her and Charles booking that stuff. You know what I mean? I feel like she do have a manager, but now, where I did want to call her out on was she ended up calling herself out on. She came out one time and said they was going to get a mansion. She had to backtrack and say, well, no, we're not going to get a mansion, because your pockets ain't that deep, sweetie.
No.
Let's be so for real.
But see, I want to know what happened to them being on Love and Hip Hop, because I don't feel like that was a lie. Because tell me why at their wedding or whatever event they had a couple months, it wasn't a couple months ago, it was probably like towards earlier in the year, I guess. There was Love and Hip Hop cast members at the wedding. So Bambi, I think Carly Red was there. Like, so I was like, are they about to put them on Love and Hip Hop? And then she came out and was like, you know, Love and Hip Hop is not really our thing, the messy thing. But I don't know if she said messy. She said it's really
messy
not our thing.
your thing, because all y'all do is when you come across my newsfeed, it's about some mess, but she talked too much.
Yeah. But the real point is, how are they going to connect you with any of those cast members in that show? All of them are connected from Atlanta. Like, it doesn't work. And then she's talking about, well, we're thinking more of Real Housewives of Atlanta. They not gonna let you in there either, Netta.
You not a housewife.
No, Netta.
That's a different status. I know you consider yourself an icon, but you ain't there yet, baby.
No. I'm not saying she won't ever be, but I'm saying right now, at this time, at this moment, no, ma'am.
Where are they from?
Alabama.
But I did hear the rumors about them being on Love and Hip Hop. You have to ask Mona Scott about that, because she'll throw a curveball in there in a minute. Because remember, Tokyo was on there. She from New Orleans. Well, I'm not gonna say New Orleans. Let me say she from Louisiana. I don't think specifically. She may be from like Baton Rouge or something like that. But Tokyo's from Louisiana. Yeah, she was on there. So I don't think that necessarily is a precursor to the people they have on there. Now, I know at some point Tokyo did move to Atlanta, but she ain't from Atlanta. But I don't know what the thought process was behind Charles and Netta, but I feel like she talked herself out of it, because they like to surprise people as to who's going to be on the upcoming season. But, you know, Netta can't hold water. Yeah. Because she's already been talking and commenting on the fact that she's on Zeus with Tia Kemp and Tokyo Tony, the most problematic people. They done put Netta and Charles on there on Zeus with them people. And I can't wait for it to come out.
I'm going to watch it. Every bit of it. Yes. I'm going to watch it.
So she leaked that, and she wasn't supposed to say anything about that. Like, girl, you fumbling your own bag.
But see, like back to the Love and Hip Hop thing. So that same weekend where they were having that party or what, I don't know if it was their wedding or whatever it was, but they were actually looking at that $1 million house in Atlanta. And she was saying she had got one of those fake bags, and she was like, if you can buy $1,000 bag, you can buy $1 million house. And I'm like, no, you can't.
First of all,
buy no $1 million house.
You ain't bought no $1,000 bag. Your bag came from the flea market on Old National. They be $55 to $60.
Listen, but they say that flea market is something. Listen, I gotta go.
Since I've been several times, I ain't ashamed of it. I've been several times. I know exactly when they posted that picture of Miss Netta and Charles in there buying stuff. I knew exactly where she was at. You at that flea market on Old National, girl, right there. McDonald's right there at the light. You can get your hair done, your nails done, everything in that flea market.
Really? I'm going to that flea market. I'm gonna try to go down there this summer.
They got good food too. Now I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah.
Because I know we both bougie, but I feel like you a tad bit bougier than me. It is in the hood. Okay.
Why I gotta be bougie?
I said we both are.
No, you said, but you a tad bit bougie.
But I feel like you a tad bit bougier than me. See, I'm bougie, but I'm ratchet with my bougie. Sometimes I got a little balance.
Okay.
I'm just pre-warning you.
Okay.
It's the hood. Like, okay. but
okay.
They got some nice stuff in there now.
Okay.
It's the okay. They got some of everything in there, not just bags. They got clothes. They got all kinds. They got jewelry. They got just stuff a regular flea market has. But they got a lot of people in there selling food. It be good as I don't know what. Mm-hmm. But like, that's where she was at. That's where you got that bag from, and they be about $55.
Yeah. And I mean, no one is like teasing you about that. When no one would have ever known had you be publicizing these bags as if this is something you walked out of Hermes with, or
that's where the problem comes in.
Yeah, I'm all for speaking things into existence, yes. And you gotta walk like you already got yes. it. I get all of that, yes. But Miss Netta, there's a difference between you are delusional and then you're mean.
Exactly.
Like that's
on top of it.
Yeah.
And, okay, so I love Van Cleef, but I can't afford Van Cleef at this venture in my life. So this is Van Reef, okay? Straight from Rainbow, but I ain't daylight around here telling everybody I got a Van Cleef.
But at the same time, you're not outwardly telling people that it's real either. Like you're not telling people it's real or it's fake.
It's real because you would know if you've been on Van Cleef website, you ain't never gonna see nothing like this.
No. Well, those are the clothes.
The clothes that they be wearing.
Yeah.
Louis Vuitton would never.
Yeah. Like you got a tracksuit that's completely Louis Vuitton print.
They don't have that. They don't sell that.
No.
But you gotta manifest. But don't get on here trying to sell us sugar winning shit.
Exactly. And the thing is though, when people call you out on it, you cussing people out. You calling them welfare hoes and all this kind of stuff. That ain't necessary.
Not only that, and this is no tea, no shade to anyone. I'm not talking about anyone's living situation, not saying one is better than the other, but when you make comments like that, Miss Netta, you open the door for people to talk about you. So how you talking about them on welfare and you live in the trailer park?
Yeah. Like I said, like there's like no one's like picking on people. And because I think I said something about the single wire earlier. No, like
no tea, no shade.
No tea, no shade at all. Promise. But this is what makes you, susceptible to being attacked like that, because you calling these people welfare. You saying they sitting on the couch unemployed. You run into the bank. You got all this money. They sitting on the couch on welfare and food stamps and all this kind of stuff. And then they were like, "Oh, okay, but you in a trailer. You got a blow up pool.
You in the trailer park. You got an above ground pool. You got a plastic blow up hot tub.
Yeah.
Like, it don't make sense. Like, mind your business. Like, you don't have to. That's what gets me with her. You don't have to prove yourself to nobody.
No.
Just do
you
it.
happy? If you happy and your wallet look good and your bank account is flourishing and you all of this stuff, don't nobody need to know. You need to make your money in peace. Fix Charles lunch and shut up.
And shut up. That's what Charles be wanting you to do. He be telling you all the time, shut up.
Yeah. But you just can't. But listen, I hope this whole situation that occurred, that's been going down since Memorial Day, I hope this whole situation, is not impacting your money flow or your relationship. But I'm gonna tell you, I feel deeply that Charles has left the building.
I feel like Charles done checked out because you went overboard the way you was talking to that man. Now, I don't care what they say about Charles. They say they call him radio, whatever. Nobody deserves to be talked to like that.
Yeah, you call that man
do nothing to you. He ain't do nothing to you. Yeah, the girl didn't either.
Yeah,
he ain't because when the girl, I haven't heard him call her out of her name one time, and it was several instances where he could.
Well, and then the girl, when she said, "Okay, so now I'm a hoe," like now I'm a hoe, like now,
she said, don't worry about what I got going on. And the girl was saying, Miss Netta, you are. She said, I ain't shit. I'm like,
yeah. And she was like, and the girl, I think she just got upset. She was like, you're just jealous, and don't nobody want Charles or whatever, which is fact. But I'm gonna tell you what I wanted to touch on, because I'm glad you brought up that girl, because Miss Netta issued an apology. She apologized to God, Charles, LaQuanda. I'm sorry, let me do it in order. God, Charles, the lady that was on the live, LaQuanda, and Gabe, and her family. Can't remember the exact order, but that was the order, I think.
That sound right to me.
Right. So what was apparent to me, that wasn't no apology. It was very much so like, I'm just saying, like, there's a way you apologize. And Netta, that was not an apology.
I have told people that's not an apology, because if you have to say, well, I'm sorry, I did X, Y, and Z, but you did da 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 da, and that's what made me do X, Y, and Z. That's not an apology. That's not taking accountability. That is scapegoating. Like, you're still trying to, like, that's not genuine. And a genuine apology sounds like, you know what? I was wrong. I should have never done that. I apologize. And that's it. You don't even, another thing that irritates me is when people say, I'm sorry it made you feel that way. Or I'm sorry you feel X, Y, and Z. You can't apologize for my feelings. And that's not taking accountability for the action that made me feel that way. You're not taking accountability for anything. You're taking, what you're trying to say is, I ain't sorry for what I said, but I'm sorry for how you feel that you upset about it.
Yeah. And I hate when people say, I'm sorry for whatever I did.
Yeah. Like, you know what you did, because I'm pretty sure, me being the person I am, I've talked to you about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what you did. That's not an apology, Miss Netta. So you need to go back to the drawing board and come again. What you should have said is, I'm sorry to God. I want to apologize to my husband. I should have never called him a B. I should have never called him out of his name. I want to apologize to the young lady that was in his live. She was trying to help me. I was in a heightened moment. I misunderstood the situation. I should have never done that. I want to apologize to LaQuandra. I want to apologize to Gabe. And last, I want to apologize to my family, because they have to watch me day in and day out. And this is not the Netta that they know.
Exactly.
Period.
Exactly. But so now, looking at everything, like, people picked up on that it wasn't genuine. So, the result that you thought you were going to get from this apology, you're not going to get it, because it wasn't genuine. The public picked up on the fact that it wasn't genuine. So,
I just also realized, I felt like she only did it to garner more views, because she said in there, now y'all want to make everything else go viral, make this go viral too. Yeah. So are you posting an apology video to go viral, or do you really mean what you're saying?
We'll see, but there were a few things I forgot to mention that she had to double back on. She had implied that I think Gabe was, sniffing some substances, and she also talked about LaQuanda's mother, who is deceased. So
something about somebody's kids. She had said something about somebody's kids, and she had to apologize for that because she said she saw somebody else say it and she ran with it, but she didn't have no proof of that, and she shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, I don't remember. I
don't know if it was LaQuandra or who it was. She said something about somebody's kids.
Yeah. But either way, it's a no, Miss Netta, and I hope you can recover and recoup from all of this. Just get back to making Charles lunch and just shut up.
That's it.
That's all you got to do.
Just live your life, shut up, post your videos. People gonna watch regardless.
Yeah. I mean, because I'm gonna be honest, people look at it because it's an odd combination.
Yeah.
Real life.
It's interesting.
It's different. It's interesting. Yeah. And capitalize off of that.
That's it.
But y'all, I am like, this was so interesting. Like we said, it's been transpiring since Memorial Day, and it ain't stopped. It just got worse last week. And, you know, I hope Charles is still there, but I don't.
We gonna see. We gonna continue to watch it unfold.
Yeah. But y'all, let us know what y'all think. Let us know what you think in the comments. We always upload full videos on YouTube, and then we, upload our clips and stuff on Instagram and TikTok. But let us know what y'all think. Do y'all think Charles has left the building or not? What you feel about Miss Netta's apology? I mean, anything that we covered tonight, please, if you don't agree with us, that's fine. Just keep it respectful. But yeah, you got anything else, sis? Anything else you want to cover?
Yeah, just one last thing.
And bye, y'all. Thank y'all for your support. Love y'all. See y'all next time.